Alright, welcome back to Let's Play Starcraft 2, and this time we got a little bit of a bonus video for you. That's right, it's the Lost Viking, the little arcade thing that we got in our cantina.
Yeah, so this is the little arcade cabinet that's just kind of chilling out in the background that you can click on. So, if I remember correctly, they packaged this with Wings of Liberty so that they could show everyone how powerful the new map maker was.
Right, this is basically made with the same tools that they provide you with their map maker. So you can do all these crazy things with it.
Yeah, I think they were pretty trying to figure out the best way to say this, but they were incredibly enthusiastic about how powerful their map maker was, and they wanted to get that point across by going, hey look, we used it and we made this whole top-down shoot-'em-up. Imagine what you could do. And then they proceeded to have really horrible, in-game support for what exactly people were doing, so no one did anything, really.
Yeah, it's, unfortunately, the arcade, all the cool stuff for it came out, or all the features that Blizzard provided to actually make it nice to use, well, the map editor never came, but players didn't get that for, years afterwards, 2 years or something. It was... At release, it was just hard to find games. It was hard if you weren't the top 10 most popular games, it was impossible to find an arcade game.
How are you getting lucky and not getting blasted when you dive through there like that?
I'm pretty skilled at this game. I hope you know this.
Well,
actually, I'm really bad at this game, and I'm just not very good at this type of game in general.
Fair enough. So there are achievements attached to this game for anybody out there who likes to get the little achievements, but they're absolutely absurd.
Yeah, they just require... I guess if you like this type of game, then it's not that big of a deal to play through it and get those achievements. I just find it to be a clunkier version of better games.
Well, yeah, that's true, but the score limits they require are really dumb.
Yeah.
So as you can see, Ralden is now on the boss for the first stage. There are what, 5 stages? I don't remember.
3 stages.
Is it 3? It's
yep.
been a really long time since I played this. Oh, right, there's the Protoss stage, the Zerg stage, and the Terran stage.
Right.
You look at Ralden's score, he's at not quite 18,000 yet. To get the highest score in the game, or to get the highest achievement, you need to get 500,000 points. It is impossible to do it on one circuit, and when you finish the game, it gives you the option to continue but make the game more difficult.
Yeah. You get a new game plus at the end.
Yeah, I think you have to do 3 circuits at least to get 500,000 points.
Yeah, I think around there.
And if you use bombs, then you don't get points for what you kill with the bombs, so that adds more time to how long you have to play. It's kind of a mess.
Oh, and one thing that's really annoying about this game is that you see the speed, the shooting that I have there? That is me mashing the spacebar as fast as I can to shoot. Because if you just hold it down, it shoots at about half that speed. So if you want to actually kill things, you have to constantly mash on the space button, the space bar.
Yeah. So you guys may have noticed there are multiple pickups. The red thing that's on the screen just there is a drone, which orbits the ship, fires missiles, and can take hits for you so that you don't die. The plasma weapon that he's using now is on its 2nd tier upgrade. So pretty much the best weapon that you can hope for because it does the most damage, and, well, that's your priority, right? There are spread missiles which blanket the screen more or less. They do sort of a V shape, but it sucks for damage, so it's really not worth it, especially because if you run through this more than one time, all the enemies get noticeably harder to kill, so you want to do as much damage as possible. And then there are bombs, which I believe are blue. And you want to keep bombs as they clear projectiles and kill enemies, but you don't get points for the enemies that you kill. So
And as far as I know, there's no limit for bombs, and then you keep your bombs after you die. So, you know, they're consistent between all of your lives.
Yeah, so usually, from what I can remember, when I first got Wings of Liberty, I wanted to get all of the single-player achievements until I realized I was an idiot. And, actually that's not true, I just wasn't good enough to beat the missions on Brutal, which is funny now, because watching Ralden do it, it doesn't seem quite so bad as I remember. But,
well, you're also much better at the game than you were when you first played.
Yeah, that's true. Although since I played Zerg, really, my Terran hasn't improved very much, because all I do is roll my face on the keyboard every game I play. Anyway, there's a focus on using bombs before taking hits, but you want to try to hold off for as long as you can. You want to preserve your drones at the expense of your bombs, and you want the drones because they take hits so that your ship doesn't, since you die in one hit. And there's sort of an exponential curve in how many points you need to get before gaining another life. Preserving your lives is super important.
You know, this is kind of the first custom game that we're showing off. I think we really need to do a lot more showing off of all the arcade stuff, all the cool things you can do with the map editor.
Yeah, there are definitely some really cool arcade titles now. After the release of Heart of the Swarm, Blizzard tried to go out of their way to advertise that they had redone how custom games work in Starcraft 2, so if anyone's interested, you can get a free account that allows you to play all of the arcade games that are available. Some of them are really quite good. I guess we could probably solicit thread participation if we get to that point, right?
Yep. And I think that's one of the things that just Blizzard did not advertise very well, and it came out so late into the lifespan of StarCraft 2, is that free arcade.
Yeah.
Is that, like, it would be a huge, great selling point if it came out, like, right after the game itself.
In, like, 2011, Q1 2011 would have been a good idea.
But it came out years afterwards, and then everyone just kind of forgot about StarCraft, so...
Came out in, like, July of 2014. Missed their window a little bit, I think, yeah. Oh yeah, another fun thing about this particular game, at least, I don't know how many patches in before they changed this, but initially you actually could save the game. So if you were going for the gold achievements, you could beat a stage, and then save your game and keep playing, and then, you know, save your progress. That no longer works.
Broken. Yeah. Now you have to be good at this game to get all your achievements.
Yeah. So I have the achievement for the silver medal, which is 250,000 points, I think. I believe I died to this boss on the second circuit, and it took me like 45 minutes to an hour to do it. It wasn't worth me trying to get gold after that.
It's never worth playing this game. I have never done the second circuit.
Oh.
So that's what happens when you die. I meant to do that to show it off.
Oh, right. That makes sense.
And that's what happens when you die again. just FYI.
Yeah, so you can notice that he lost his drones, which are orbiting his ship, and he doesn't have any chance to get those back. His bombs are, of course, banked, and the weapon upgrades that you have flood your ship. So you can get them back if you're quick enough, but it's not, like, preserved for sure or anything. So that was level 2. If you play through this game, there's a marked difference in difficulty as you go up in levels. It certainly gets a lot more bullet helly in Stage 2 and 3 compared to Stage 1.
Yeah, Stage 1, I mean, even in Stage 1 you don't have all your upgrades, you don't have a full contingent of drones, so it's a lot easier. Obviously the first level is going to be easy.
Yeah, well, the first level still stays pretty easy even on the New Game Plus mode, so... What else is there to really mention here? Oh, right. So if you go through New Game Plus, enemies get more durable, which is particularly problematic for some reason you want to use the spread missiles, which, as I said before, is a bad idea. But regular standard enemies, like the science vessels and the wraiths that we're killing right now, don't seem to give any extra points. It's only the bosses that award more points. So there's sort of a shift as you go through New Game Plus, that there's much less emphasis on clearing the screen all the time and much more emphasis on just not dying.
Yeah, I think you also noticed, like, in the second stage with the Zerg, the Scourge, when you kill them, they explode.
Yeah, it was actually recommended that you don't kill them after the first run, because they'll flood your screen with stuff that will kill you.
Probably a good idea. But we're never going to get there, because there's no way I'm playing through a second run of this.
I can't blame you at all. But there were other pretty solid games that shipped with or shortly after Wings of Liberty.
Right. You're talking about the ones that Blizzard made, right?
Yes. I believe that. Oh, you picked up spread missiles.
Yes, sir. I need to show it off, don't I?
And a bomb.
And a bomb, because I didn't want to die.
Yeah, so the cool thing, I guess, about having 2 drones and spread missiles is you basically cover the whole screen with explosions. And you can see there, he got hit by a projectile, but instead of his ship dying, one of his drones exploded.
Yeah. Whoops. Yeah, so the games that came out that Blizzard made with the custom map editor are Left to Die, Iron Chef, and what was the last one?
Star Jeweled, I believe.
Star Jeweled, that's right.
You can tell that they came out early and Blizzard made them because there are achievements attached to them.
Oh, that's right. I don't think I have all the achievements for this.
Starcraft Master.
Oh yeah, Starcraft. That came out a little bit later.
Yeah, it did. Actually, I think Star Jeweled did too, in retrospect. But I'm pretty sure Iron Chef came out roughly about the time that Wings of Liberty did.
Yeah, we did make a video of us playing Left to Die, but that video actually turned out pretty poorly, so maybe we need to do that again.
We need to do it again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not gonna upload that. It was not a very interesting video.
Yeah, well, so Left to Die is a co-op version of Outbreak? Is that the single-player mission?
Yes, that is the mission.
Yeah, so it's a co-op version of Outbreak, some added twists and stuff, and like all survival-based missions, it can get kind of boring after a while.
Yeah, and it has like the special units from Left 4 Dead, like the Boomer and stuff that are just in-game StarCraft units. So it's their homage, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose. I don't know. It's certainly fun to mess around with a friend in, even if it isn't necessarily the most entertaining video to watch.
Yeah, it's fun to play. To watch, I don't know. We'll find out. Maybe we'll be able to get a good video out of it.
I feel like that's going to take considerably more effort than most of the other videos that have come out of this LP, which are more of watch Ralden destroy the game.
Yeah, it's a yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't feel like as interesting to watch as the other missions because you've already seen Outbreak, and it's basically Outbreak 2.0.
I have a feeling that in order for us to make a compelling video, we're going to have to cast it from replay or something.
I don't think you can. I don't think they have replays for that. I think I looked into that when we were doing the video, and it didn't work out.
That's unfortunate. Anyway, yeah. This is Terratron, the unit that Blizzard joked in one of their April Fool's videos they were giving to Terran in StarCraft 2 multiplayer.
Well, I died, and that makes this a lot harder.
Not really, because you could have exchanged your shitty red missiles for plasma.
I could have, but you know,
Bombs. You know, I actually haven't really noticed, and I probably should actually check now. I don't remember if bombs do damage to the boss.
Well, I guess we'll
Find out very soon. It appears to do nominal damage, but the more important function is it gives you a little shield, and it also deletes all projectiles from the screen.
Yeah, that's the main function, is to prevent yourself from dying. Unfortunately, it hasn't been doing a very good job of that for me. I blame the bombs, not my own play.
Makes sense. When all else fails, blame David Kim.
What is David Kim's job again?
David Kim is, I know he does the balance stuff for Starcraft 2 multiplayer. I don't remember if he's a lead designer now or if that's still Dustin Browder. Hey, you killed Terratron.
Yay!
Terratron? Yes, Terratron,
Yes.
not Terratron. Oops. Now, just imagine doing that 2 more times. That's what you'd have to do to get the gold achievement for Lost Viking.
Hello, buildings.
You
When did you get there?
Remember Mass Effect's texture pop? I feel like buildings popping in probably worse.
Wow, this is the worst stuttering that I have seen so far.
Yeah, it doesn't seem particularly optimized, and it never has, so...
Now, I could probably do it again on a lower setting to remove that stuttering, but then I'd have to play the game again. So, you get the stuttery version. Sorry.
Makes sense. Whoa, wait, you did hit restart, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna play through this again. See ya. Any last words?
I got nothing. Other than play this game once, and then don't play it again.
Sounds good to me. Bye.